What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. So, in the last video, I talked about how Rhea Ripley beat Asuka in the match with Dom's help. And in this one, we're going to talk about her spraying a miss on Dom. But before we get to that, Dom had a huge hand in helping the Judgment Day. His partners Finn Balor and Damian Priest beat the Street Profits, Montez Ford, and Angelo Dawkins, who were teaming up with Akira Tozawa earlier tonight. And basically what happened here was Asuka had enough of Dom getting involved in the match. So he was very much involved in this match, you know, trying to help out Rhea Ripley any way he could. There was a spot in the match where Dom kind of drawed at Asuka from the ring apron, and this is where she blew her blue mist into his face. Yeah, she blew mist into his face, and it really distracted him. He was crying about it. He was like, "Somebody give me some water." He even had Graves, Corey Graves, ringside, like, kind of jawing for him, like, "Oh, she ruined Christmas. She canceled Christmas due to Dom being sprayed with the mist." You know, healing it up on the mic. But it was funny, though. And Asuka, obviously, she seems to be changing a little bit. I want to talk about that too, man. But before we get to that, so later on, right before the U.S. title match, I talked about this, what happened with Bobby Lashley getting fired. Check out my videos earlier. Bobby Lashley got fired after his match with Seth Rollins. So Seth Rollins won that match, so he's going to face Austin Theory for the U.S. title. But before that, Dom was like backstage in the doctor's office, backstage, and Finn Balor and Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley were kind of frustrated because they saw Dom suffering through this with his eyes. The doctor was trying to put some eye drops in his eyes, and they were going off on the doctor about it. You know, Dom was really acting like a little bitch back there, so it was funny, man. It was so funny. But what's interesting is Asuka's character, like she was really distraught over her loss, and like if you notice, she didn't really have on her clown makeup like she usually has either. She just had like I hadn't seen Asuka like that in a minute, and Asuka looks so young for her age, man. Like Asuka looked like she was about 20 years younger without the makeup and stuff like that. It's kind of like when you see Rhea Ripley without her makeup, like they look totally different. But like Asuka. Now, last week, there was a tweet, I think, Asuka sent or something like that. It was something on social media where she kind of teased the return of one of her characters from back in the day. So it looks like Asuka's going through a change, just like Alexa Bliss. All of this, you know, what she's been going through the last few months of Damage Control, getting beat by them, and then, you know, obviously what's going on here with Rhea Ripley bullying her and stuff like that. It's like, it's starting to get to her, and I can't wait to see where Alexa and Asuka's characters are a couple of months from now. Let's see where the change is. I can't wait to see it. This was definitely a sign for that. But going ahead and get this video a like out. Hit the like button for me. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel, especially if you're new in the zoo. Any comments y'all got, definitely put them below. Definitely want to hear y'all thoughts on what y'all think is going to happen with Asuka. And if you want to donate to the channel, hit the super thanks button below. That's the heart sign with the dollar symbol in the middle. You can definitely donate there. That's through Google. And also, if you want to donate to the Cash App, hit the Cash App up. It's $ second change. You can send any donation there, and I much appreciate it, you guys. But yeah, this is getting interesting. I think this is getting very, very interesting to see what happens with this. Dom obviously getting, I think he had the #1 heat of the night. He was getting so much heat from the crowd in Milwaukee. He was healing it up. He was healing it up for sure. But Asuka is going to be very interesting because I think she's going through a little change in her character, especially with her not putting on the makeup. I don't know how many people actually noticed that. And then doing the blue mist, you know, that's almost like a sort of heel move that she did there with that. So we will see what's going on with her. I think she's going through a change, though. I think she's going through a change. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens. I heard someone say maybe she goes to Damage Control with Io Sky. Who knows? Who knows at this point, man? But I definitely think there's potential change in Asuka. I don't think she's turning heel, but I think she's going to change characters, though. Something a little bit, probably a little bit more supernatural-ish, or like I said, one of her old characters back in the day, man. Before she came into the WWE. So let's see what happens, man. Thank you guys for watching this one. After dudes to like.